things, because when we look at this Mont Blanc painting, it's somewhere between like a reinvented view of the Mont Blanc, and it is, as you have never been there. And it's also, in a way, realistic, that it's between like fiction and trying to show it as it is. We don't know if it is one or another, which is pretty much what cinema is. Cinema has been invented by people, as you know, cinema has been invented in 1895 by people who, they had a factory in Lyon, which is not far from Mont Blanc actually. And these people, the Lumière brothers, they were doing, their first job was to do photos. So because of that, the nature of the cinema at the beginning is reality-based. And one of the reasons we have such a high esteem for directors is that we feel that, to some extent, they are responsible of the way they are using reality. No matter if they are doing, even if they are creating stories, inventing characters, doing some fiction, still what they do is based on the shape of human bodies. It's based on real voice. It's based on the real cloud in the sky. So even when they are created invented worlds, it's still reality-based. And that's one of the reasons that we think that the filmmaker, to some extent, we should honor and thank them for what they do, but they should also be responsible and to be conscious of the way they use reality. Because when we see a movie, to some extent, we know it's kind of true. It's like this painting, it's true and not true at the same time. And I remember I wasn't there, but I remember, I should not say that, I remember that at the first screening of a film in December 1895, the people were seeing a train arriving toward them, and they were actually afraid of the train, because they were thinking, oh my God, this train is going to run into us. So there will always this is the fascinating part of cinema. It blends reality, and it blends like fantasy, fiction, dreams. So that's why the status of the directors is so important, because they are the one trying to do the bridge between the reality they use for their movies and the fantasies of the story they create. So that's why we have a special respect for the filmmakers. That's also why the French government has an agency like the one I'm running, Film France, the Film Commission, who is in charge. We are financed by the states, and my mission, which is a very beautiful one, I'm very happy to have this job. I won't let it to anybody. And my mission is to help filmmakers from all over the world to come to shoot in France. Basically, it's a very cool job. That means that I'm getting emails or phone calls, many people from India, China, America, and they are telling me the stories they would like to do, the song they would like to shoot, the sequences with the characters they would like to have set in France. And we are 7 persons in our office in France. We have 40 local offices all over France, including one not far from the Mont Blanc. And together it's a little around 100 people, and our job is to help filmmakers, be they French or Tamil, or American or Chinese, to find the proper location, to be connected to the proper person, to, let's say, to make their life easier in France, like to guide them through the airports and the cities and the forest until the mountains, to find to do what they want to do in France. And given the high respect we have for filmmakers, it also means that there are many things which are actually free for filmmakers, because we consider the filmmakers are like painters, like Sridhar, they are artists. First of all, we feel that they are artists, so the same way one would never ask Sridhar to pay if he start to paint in facing the Mont Blanc somewhere in France. For the same way, for instance, in France, cities don't charge filmmakers for shooting. If you just arrive even in Paris with your crew, you put your camera and the people on the sidewalk, and so you have the hero and the heroine kissing each other on the sidewalk on the bridge, and you have behind that either the Eiffel Tower or the Notre Dame Cathedral. You don't have to pay anything because we don't charge people for using the streets or the places for their creation. And behind this, the incentive, it's like less money to pay. I know it matters for producers like you, but that also means it also shows the respect we have for all creators. There have been painters for, I don't know, 2,000 years. For 120 years, we are filmmakers, and we respect all of them, and we all wish that the same way some of them will come to see the Mont Blanc and paint it, there will be filmmakers coming to shoot their movie, to paint their movie in France.